What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is AkeemHaynes. I'm a two-time Olympic bronze medalist, author, motivational speaker, and sports commentator. On my channel, we talk boxing, MMA, track and field, and of course, motivation and encouraging content. If this is something that you enjoy, then I hope that you subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get into the video. Katie Taylor versus Karen Carabajal. What do we think about this fight? Let's get into it. Katie Taylor is back in the ring this weekend after the massive fight against Amanda Serrano back in April at MSG. Still a Fight of the Year candidate for me. Katie Taylor is an undisputed champion for a reason. Not only can she fight, right? Not only can she box, but in the fight against Serrano, she showed us that she can fight in any way. Wherever the fight is going, she's not afraid to go there. For her fight against Serrano, I mean, she beat everybody pretty much convincingly, right? Even some fights where she was just coasting through it, and she still won unanimously. Katie Taylor, man, she's technically sound in all areas, right? Nice stiff jab, good combination puncher. She's quick and she's fast with her hands and her feet. She moves well around the ring, takes good angles, makes good adjustments. And she changes levers with her feints to give her opponents different looks and different ways how she can break her opponent down and find a way to attack her opponent, land her shots on her opponent, and them not being able to give anything back to her. I also think she's got more pop and power than her knockout resume shows, right? Because she hit Serrano with some eye-catching shots that slowed down Amanda Serrano a little bit. We knew she could do all of those things that I kind of just named, but the one question that I personally had of Katie Taylor was how would she respond against someone who brings that relentless pressure, who is known for knocking people out, who is a big puncher, who is going to make her fight, not just from a physical standpoint, but a mental standpoint, right? Amanda Serrano breaks her opponents down. And we wanted to see her against someone who was going to make her dig deep like she hasn't done before. Not only did Katie Taylor show how tough that she was in that fight, but she also showed, look, no matter what people say, right? No matter the power that people say that you have, you're not just going to come in here and bully me. You're not just going to come in here and outpower me. And I think that fight, man, it showed that she's a lot tougher than maybe we have given her credit for. I'm not talking for everybody. I'm just talking about me, right? I know if I have these thoughts, then perhaps some of you have the same thoughts. I want to go back to that fifth round against Amanda Serrano, right? When she was hurt, when her legs was wobbly, when Amanda Serrano was just teeing off of her and Katie Taylor was trying to cover up, but a lot of those shots was getting through. I'm thinking to myself, man, the ref, this is looking like it's going to be a stoppage. But Katie Taylor fought back and she didn't go down and she didn't back off. And I said to myself, if she can survive this onslaught, right, there's a good chance that she can win this fight. And she ended up winning that fight. Katie in this fight is the favorite. I'm not sure what the odds are and what the numbers specifically look like, but in this fight, I know she's the favorite. My only question in this one is, how much did that fight take out of Katie Taylor? A war like that takes a little bit out of you, not just physically, but mentally as well, too, right? She had to get up to fight Amanda Serrano, right? We knew there was going to be a massive fight. We knew it was going to be a big fight, and it lived up to the hype and then some. And now she's fighting someone who is not as decorated as Amanda Serrano. Amanda Serrano's last fight was not her best performance. It was a good performance, but it wasn't the normal Amanda Serrano we were accustomed to in that fight. But again, those wars take a little bit out of you. So for me, I'm just wondering what Katie Taylor will look like against Carabajal. Will she be able to get up for this fight, or will she fight down, or will she just coast her way through it, just kind of go through the gears? Let's talk about her opponent, Karen Carabajal, right? Is coming into this one with a perfect record of 19 wins, 0 losses, 2 wins by way of knockout. This is the first time that I'm actually hearing about her. So when I was going back to watch some of her fights, you know, she's a tough fighter, right? She doesn't have a lot of knockouts, but she does have pop in her hands, and she is a pretty good fighter. She's a come forward style of fighter, likes to apply the pressure, likes to let her hands go, right? She's got good reach, punches and flurries, throws her hooks with force, uses the jab well. She moves decently in the ring. Now, I wouldn't say she does anything great. I think she does everything pretty well, right? But this is a massive step up for Carabajal, right? Not only in skill, but in talent and speed and quickness. She hasn't fought anybody on the level of Katie Taylor by far in any of her fights to date. So I don't think Katie Taylor is going to have much of a tough fight in this one. I think Katie Taylor is just better across the board. I think Katie Taylor is levels ahead Carvajal, in my opinion, from what I've saw, and I don't think she should have any problems in this fight. Should be an easy decision win for her. Maybe if she presses the matter, then she can possibly get the stoppage because Carvajal does not have the best defense and she's there to get hit anytime that Katie Taylor wants. She could get a technical stoppage, but I'm not expecting a knockout in this fight. I just don't want her to go in there and just kind of coast to victory, especially after the fight that we saw. But we have to think that could be a possibility as well. What are your thoughts on this fight? Who do you have winning? How do you see it going? Let me know in the comment section below. If you would like to support the channel, there's a couple ways that you can do so. You can like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to support by way of donation, you can find options in the description below. Also, my Cash App handle will be on screen as well. Any amount goes towards the growth of this channel and will be greatly, greatly appreciated. If you'd like to follow me on social media, my social media handles will be on screen as well. So with all that being said, if you've been watching the video this long, then do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, and we'll definitely see you next time.